Hey everyone, so this is the product analysis worksheet that I'm going to ask you to do. This kind of incorporates what we've been talking about with the different materials, strength of materials, and everything else. If you look here, you can read a little bit about what we'll be doing. This has to do with, they're going to talk about tennis shoes and the different materials and why they chose to manufacture tennis shoes out of a certain material. Down here, they talk about the B-17 Super Fortress. You can see how much rubber was used to build that and why they chose to use rubber. But here's down to the nitty gritty of what we're going to talk about. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is come up with a list of 10 common products that you see at home. So go ahead, walk around your houses, find 10 things. Now, I want these 10 things to be rather simple. It says they have to have at least two parts. I would try to stick to two parts. Or up to five. I wouldn't go too crazy here because the more parts, the more complex this is going to get. So they say a cell phone. I would avoid that at all costs. Thumb drive, still a little too complicated. Stapler, getting better. And backpack has quite a few parts as well. I would keep it simple. I think you could find easy things to do. Like one example would be a pencil. So keep it rather simple. Make a list of your 10 easy items here. They're going to pick two of them that we're really going to delve into. We're really going to evaluate. So go ahead and list the two that you choose to work on right here. In the next part, we're going to examine and discuss the functions and properties of both of those items. One of the first things you're going to have to do here is illustrate product one. So as it's all together there, what does it look like? Give me a quick illustration. Those of you that have taken IED, which should be all of you, you should be doing this as an isometric, an orthographic, or any other type of drawing like oblique that you may have learned in order to help portray what that part really looks like. So use your sketching skills here. Over here, you're going to give me a description, maybe where it came from. Was it made in China? Was it made in the US? How much did it cost? Is it meant to operate in the refrigerator, so a cold environment? Is it meant to only operate maybe outside in weather? So tell me about that. And then is there a recycling part to it? Is it stamped with maybe one of the recycling codes, or is it something that you can exchange at the store to get a new product after this one wears out? So go ahead and describe what you have there. The next part, illustrate and describe the second product, so your second product that you chose. And the next part, you're going to want to check with your parents before going any further. So you may need to disassemble this product in order to answer some of the following questions. So double check with a parent before you really go much further if that's okay with them. Next here, you're going to sketch and describe all the parts. So all the components that make up that product, you're going to sketch them here, describe them here. And then you're going to choose two of those components from each product. And that's where we're going to start evaluating. So we're going to look at two components of each of those products. Product one, component one, you're going to go ahead and you're going to do these tests if you can. I understand some of you may not have a small kitchen digital scale to be able to check for weight, but if you can, go ahead and calculate mass. Hardness, use your fingernail. Tell me how hard it is. Ferrous, find a magnet on your refrigerator. Give it a test. You're going to repeat that for your other components here. And then you're going to draw a detailed drawing. Okay, so you're going to draw what that looks like, detailed with dimensions and annotations. You should have a ruler at home to be able to complete that part. Lastly, you're going to answer your conclusion questions. And when you're all done, you'll turn this in on Google Classroom. All right.